Hi, greetings everyone. My name is Belle. I got inspired to do an angel card reading today. Usually I use tarot cards, so it's a little bit different today. I got inspired because I was reading this book called Messengers of Light, The Angel's Guide to Spiritual Growth by Terry Lynn Taylor. This is a book. I got it at a used bookstore recently. One of the interesting things about the book is that it was saying how angels are really light-hearted and they want us to not take life so seriously or not be so dreary or heavy-hearted about life. So I thought that was really positive, and it inspired me to connect with angels more often and just be open to positive experiences in different ways. So I still enjoy tarot cards, but I just thought I'd use some of the angel cards just for something different today. So I kind of went overboard and I got a bunch of angel cards out, but I think it'll be fun. I'm doing 4 of each, so it'll be 444, which, as you know, is an angel numbers sign from Doreen Virtue. Okay, so 2 of the decks of cards are from Doreen Virtue. The first one is from Kyle Gray. It's called Angel Prayers Oracle Cards. And all of these angel cards are good because they have pretty clear messages on them. You don't have to interpret them as much because they have specific phrases on them. And the second one is by Doreen Virtue and Melissa Virtue. It's called the Angel Dreams Oracle Cards. These are really pretty cards. I really like them. And then I'm also using cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and it's the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I guess that's a combination of the tarot and angel cards, so that's really cool. That's one of the things I like about this deck. Okay, so I guess let's get started. I've shuffled the cards and picked them out, but I haven't looked at them yet. So we'll see what happens. Put these over here. Oh, and I wanted to add that I have a little bit of inspiration with me today. I have an angel. You can't see because it's by the computer, but just wanted to show that. Okay, let's see what these cards say. So, like I said, it's going to be 4, 4, and 4 from each of the 3 decks. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. The first one is the Miracle of Prayer, and the angel is Archangel Sandalphon. And it says, "Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven." This is kind of interesting because a lot of times when I use my intuition, I get the intuitive message that I should pray more often. And it's kind of funny because I know you can't read that because it's reversed, but that's okay, I just read it. Prayer is interesting to me because it's, our culture overall, and mainstream culture, is pretty cynical. So I grew up in a pretty mainstream household, and we celebrated Christmas and stuff, but we didn't believe in angels, and we didn't really have a big role for prayer in our lives, which is fine. I think it's good to learn different types of things as you're growing up, but now, of course, I'm really into spirituality, so the Miracle of Prayer is pretty interesting because I think it can put you in tune with different really positive flows of energy, I guess. So that's interesting that the Miracle of Prayer came up. Okay, the second card is Spiritual Abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. It has an angel holding out abundance there. Spiritual abundance. This is interesting because another thing about mainstream culture is we're often, like a lot of spiritual teachers have said this, we're often in this idea that there's not enough or that we shouldn't ask for what we need. But it's kind of fun to play with the idea of abundance and see how that changes your mind frame. Okay, the third card is Healthy Choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. And there's an angel on the yoga mat there. This is really cool. It's kind of interesting how sometimes, at least in my own life, I react in different ways to negative ideas. For instance, healthy choices. excuse me, my computer cut off for a second. And with healthy choices, I kind of overreact, and I don't want to just make healthy choices because someone else might judge me for not making healthy choices. I want to make healthy choices because it's in my own best interest, and it's just my own way of valuing myself and valuing my body and my life. So that's interesting. So that's what always comes up when I have the Healthy Choices card. The fourth card of the Angel Prayers Oracle cards is Live Your Joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. This is really interesting because when I make tarot or angel card videos, it's part of living my joy because I am really into spirituality. And that's just an example from my life. I hope this allows you to think of some ways that you live your joy in your own life. And I hope you will take some time to allow yourself to live your joy, even in just small ways here and there, or whatever makes sense in your life. Okay, so we had prayer, abundance, healthy choices, and joy. These are very positive. That's one of the great things about angel cards, is they're always so positive. Even if it's making like a little bit of a suggestion, like healthy choices, I feel like it's still in a positive way. Okay, so that was Angel Prayers Oracle cards, the first ones. And now we're moving on to Angel Dreams Oracle cards, right here. And I picked 4 of those as well. Okay, the first card is, oh, interesting, passed over loved ones, comfort, forgiveness, support. This is really interesting because in a lot of traditions around the world, they have a much greater connection to their ancestors or to their close loved ones who have already passed over. So in our mainstream culture, we don't really believe in the afterlife. You know, some people do, some people don't. But after reading about some shamanic cultures, I really believe in an afterlife in different forms, depending on your beliefs and stuff like that. So it's really nice to think about, in my case it would be my grandparents, who would be the ones who I would connect with who have passed over. But I hope this card helps you think about who you want to connect with in a positive way, for comfort, forgiveness, and support. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend. Okay. Second card is water, and water is symbolic of emotions, initiation, and rejuvenation. That's a really pretty card. It's kind of interesting. I live pretty close to the water, so sometimes, not in the winter as much because it's pretty bad weather sometimes, but it's really nice to be by the water, whether it's a large body of water or a lake or a pond. It really helps you reconnect with, I think being out in nature, of course, is very serene and peaceful, but you can also think of water as emotion, as a different symbol. Okay, third card, problem solving, which is also resolution. This is interesting. It's kind of like all the pieces are coming together in different ways based on that picture. The fourth card is astral travel. That's exciting. Vital force, information, dream time, soul travel. So maybe you have some astral travel or dream travel in your future. I think, like I've been trying to meditate more frequently. It's been going okay. I don't know if I've actually been meditating more frequently. Maybe just trying to think about it a little bit more, but not actually having it happen that much. But I think I've been trying to kind of kick off dream travel and astral travel by meditating more, to try to just like be open to different possibilities. Yeah. I hope you resonated with some of those cards. Seem a little bit random. Let's see. I don't know. maybe you have your own interpretation for the cards too. Okay, let's move on. We're already at 10 minutes, so I better reveal the last 4 cards, right? Okay, the first card of the Archangel Power Tarot cards. There's a pretty hefty deck of cards, because instead of it being like 40 or 50 cards, it is the 78 card deck, so it's pretty hefty, as you can see there. But it's fun. It has really good pictures and really good messages. Okay, anyway, the first card is 9 of Raphael, Make a Wish, Dreams Become Reality, A Joyful Time of Life. That is very positive. Like a genie type of character there. Okay. Second card is 5 of Raphael, Everything Happens for a Reason, Release Regret, Embrace the Opportunities for Happiness, Search for the Silver Lining. That's interesting. The picture is of someone who has a lot of presents on the floor and has an angel standing by. This one really relates to me. I don't know if you have your own way of relating it to this card, but I've been in a bad mood the past several months, off and on. So, I've been really kind of angry and bitter. I've basically been spending time thinking about all the things that I'm angry about, but not really releasing it, kind of just like being bitter about it, so it's not very helpful. So, when it says like release regret, embrace new opportunities for happiness, that's a very important message to me. And I'm wondering if you find a message in that for you too. Okay. And I know I like to talk about myself a lot just as an example, but I hope it just shows you a way that you could relate to the cards in your own way. Okay. Third card, 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Oh wow, that's really cool. It has, I think one of Doreen Virtue's friends is pictured in this card. The guy who is in charge of the flower therapy oracle card deck. And look, he has this beautiful walking stick there with a crystal on it. It's really fun, and there's all these flowers there. So it's an interesting idea of investing wisely and then waiting for the harvest with patience. That is really cool. For instance, I really like to put a lot of time into studying spirituality in different ways. I have a pretty eclectic way of studying, but I really enjoy it, and I hope to make this kind of my life's work in different ways without too much pressure. So that's what it means to me, but I hope it makes you think about how you're investing your time and your plans and what you're waiting for in terms of that harvest. It's a really beautiful card. Okay, the last card is 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, considering perhaps working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. That's cool. So it's the idea of balance. Great, well, we're past the 10-minute mark, so I will sign off pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed the angel card readings. Something a little bit lighthearted for your day. I know it's a lot of different messages, but hopefully a few cards resonated with you in some way. Thanks a lot. See you next time.